evening, everyone. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. And that is how you get a job in television. I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. Did that rabbit just have its testicles removed? Do not be alarmed, my friends at Peter. I adore you. Thank you for your support. But no, I did not have my testicles removed. These were prop testicles donated by a castrati kangaroo. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sid, did you just mention castratis, the famous singing eunuchs? Yes, I did. What they used to do is the castrati, they cut off the gentleman's business so their voices would remain high. Wait a minute. I know what you're thinking, but Sid, your voice is high. Yes, but I still have my junk. Yeah, it's still there. Anyway, look, here's the thing. There's no such thing, of course, as a castrati kangaroo. And I'll tell you why, because karangaroos... Kangaroos are very proficient boxers. And so you try and cut off a kangaroo's testicles, it'll you up. I hope this segment of the Late Late Show has been informative and entertaining. And if it hasn't, I couldn't give a
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Citibank. Write your story with the new City Simplicity card. Get started at citysimplicity.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's enough, really. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Let your applause die away quite naturally. Oh, please don't make me talk over the top of you. Why must we go through this charade every night? I walk out, you pretend you're happy to see me, I pretend I'm Scottish. And we all move along, shuffling closer and closer to orgasm. I don't know. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, make it more interesting. You know, it's like when you're married for a long time, you start wearing, you know, funky underwear. That's what I'm doing. I'm wearing funky... I am, actually. I'm wearing funky underwear. That doesn't sound good at all, does it? Are you wearing funky underwear? No, it's just, I'm European. Hey, it's a great day for America, everybody. It's a great day. It's a great day for the state of Florida. Florida and Texas, of course, are the two states where you have to think about when you're a man as you get older. Because when you have to wear your pants. Because, you know, everybody, you know, as you get older, you have to either, if you're a gentleman, you either go Florida or Texas. Florida or Texas. Hey! Did you see my funky underwear there? Anyway, it's a great day for the state of Florida. They announced today that they're moving their presidential primary to January, so it will be the first primary in the nation. And that's good, because there's one state, if there's one state that can be counted on for organized, reliable voting. Where do we go? I'm voting Truman. Police in Arkansas, wait till you hear this, Arkansas near Florida, but not in Florida, they're dealing with a string of bizarre incidents. A man apparently is breaking into homes and sucking the toes of sleeping women. Creeped out, excited, disgusted and afraid all at the same time. The Arkansas investigators believe the suspect is either an escaped mental patient or a former president of the United States. Take off your slippers. You know what I like. Shh, go back to sleep. Anyway, the real news this week's nothing to do with that. Scientists are in the news. Who are they? Well, just guys. But they've... and women. What? Women can be scientists? Yeah. Scientists think they've discovered that they've discovered particles they think go faster than light. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, come on. Not another late-night guy banging on about particle physics. Leno did this last week.
Hey, did you hear the one about string theory? The strings all got tangled up.
Anyway, this discovery took place at the world-famous CERN laboratories in Switzerland. Check it out. There's a headline here. Look, they discovered faster-than-light particles. Now, scientists made the discovery inside a device known as a super collider. A super collider is different from a regular collider because it wears a cape and tights. But I don't know if something can go faster than the speed of light, but this research team says they've triple-checked the data, and Swiss scientists have a reputation for being thorough. Remember, Swiss scientists gave us the Swiss Army penknife. It has its own corkscrew and magnifying glass and pleasure device. Oh, yes, that plastic toothpick's very popular with the midgets. I look forward to your letters. Your adorable letters. Anyway, the speed of light, of course, is 186,000 miles per second. It's hard to visualize that. So it's easier way to think about it is this. Think of the entire universe as a mile of highway, then light is traveling at the speed of Mel Gibson after 3 margaritas. That's how fast it is. And the faster-than-light particles are called neutrinos, which it sounds adorable. It sounds like a breakfast cereal. They're faster than light, Dad. They're so small that one scientist said that 1 billion of them could pass through an inch of steel like bullets through fog. And when I read about this, it knocked my socks off, which was awkward because the socks were on my penis. Well, I need the arch support, you know, and my hiking boot gives me bunions. Anyway, look, I'm not talking about that. Look, this discovery holds. This is amazing. This means that there's actually something that goes faster than the speed of light. This changes everything. For a start, it means that Einstein's theory of relativity may be wrong. Of course, Albert Einstein is no longer with us. But if he were alive today, he'd be saying, Mein Gott, the Detroit Lions are 3-0? How can this cannot be. I know. For most of the last century, the basis of all high-level physics has been Einstein's theory of relativity, E equals mc squared. The mc squared was the part of the speed of light times itself, which is like the nerd equivalent of witnessing a naked lesbian pillow fight. This is the big deal. Anyway, Einstein didn't leave any wiggle room in the theory of relativity. Let me see the equation as he wrote it. Put it up, like E equals mc squared, right there. Was that an asterisk there? E equals MC. Put a close-up on the asterisk. Let me see that. Oh, no, I don't know where's the line. Little wiggle room. We made up that joke. That was our joke. Did you like it? Yeah, that was our joke right there.
That was great.
Yeah, no, it's like we were talking about neutrinos and particle physics. Then we put in a little joke.
Do that noise again.
Put in a little joke. Excuse me, Jeff, I'm getting back to debunking Einstein. Well, you know, the scariest thing about debunking Einstein is you can no longer sarcastically say to people, way to go, Einstein. You're going to have to go say, oh, please, Socrates. Wasn't even a physicist. Doesn't make sense. You're darn tootin', Newton. I think, you know, I didn't think this through. I should have probably done this kind of material in front of maybe some MIT graduates or something like that.
Yeah, you're telling me, Ptolemy.
Yeah. Why don't you go, Descartes?
Ketchup bottle, Aristotle.
Galileo Figaro.
Balls.
And we come full circle. Well, I think that's debunked the theory of relativity quite neatly. The audience, that was the best sound. I love that sound. Don't really, we probably should laugh to be polite, but really have no idea. All right, do the thing.
All right. Tonight's program is brought to you by neutrinos. Start your day the right way with electrically neutral, weakly interacting elementary subatomic particles with a taste that's out of this universe. Brush your teeth regularly to avoid radioactive decay.
But, yeah, look, if it was funny 500 times ago, it's still funny now. We're trying to mix it up a little bit, like wearing funky underwear. Right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm not even wearing pants.
What? You never wear pants, though. You don't have any... Oh, no, you do have equipment now, don't you?
Yeah, you gave me those testicles a while back.
Yeah. So, then, whose testicles was that earlier on, then? There's testicles flying all over the place around here. It is, in fact, like a... party at Elton John's house, yeah!
Oh, you were there?
What do you mean I was there? Of course I was there. I was your date. Shh. How can you say shh by going like this? Do that again.
Same way I can play the friggin' harmonica.
Come on, do it again. Shh, shh, shh. No. Shh, don't go shh, but go. Shh. Oh, man. That's a real skill. You want to call up Cirque du Soleil with that skill.
Watch, I'll shush and harmonica at the same time.
Okay, go. Jeff, you may have just outgrown this show.
I don't think so.
You know, people on the Twitter, on the Tweety box, they always tweet me and they say, hey, Craig, let Jeff host the show. And I always think, no. But maybe I should, man. Maybe you should host the show and I should stand over there at the podium making wise-ass remarks.
That'd be a wild experiment, man.
It's a shame we're not going to do it. People think, oh, Craig, is that because you're threatened by the robot? Absolutely. Tootsie-fruitsy. Right, Jeff?
Why don't you come over here and I'll comfort you?
Yeah. I tell you what, you come over here. The day you can walk to this desk, you can host the show.
I'll take that challenge, good sir.
Okay, go.
Well, not today.
Yeah, do it today.
I mean tonight, because it's nighttime right now.
Yeah. That's right, it's nighttime on Friday, I forgot. All right, time is Jeffrey Pearson, apart from being nighttime on Friday?
It's treat meal time. I like to eat me some fried tweeters with mustard. All right, then.
Wait, are you doing the sling blade thing there?
Yeah, all right.
You like the way I talk, I like the way you talk.
Mister, you ought not talk to that robot that way. What language was that?
Play the thing. Yeah! From Bradley in Whittier, California. You ever been to Whittier, California?
Oh,
Ever got a place there? Like those Bradley says, hey, Craig and Jeff, there's a cute new girl that just moved into my apartment complex. How can I ask her out without seeming like a creeper? Oh, come on, you can ask a girl out without seeming like a creeper. What you do is you get night vision goggles. And then you watch her go into her apartment, and then you call her up, and when she answers the phone, you say, it rubs a lotion on its skin. She'll laugh. All right, this is from Tansy and Lander in Wyoming. You ever been to Lander, Wyoming?
Oh, God, no.
Okay. Dear Craig and Jeff, when talking to men, they always seem to be looking at my breasts. How can I change this? You can't. Maybe you've got odd breasts. Maybe they send a photograph of your breasts. And, that goes to everyone. This is from. Did you just go there? Like one of the women in Lesbian Road just went. Like I'm going to send you a photograph of my breasts. This is from Samantha in Vancouver in British Columbia. Ever been up there at Canada?
Sure, yeah, I go there. No, I never.
Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat, who said says, no, don't. Too late. This is for Samantha in Vancouver says, Dear Craig, Jeff, Secretary, I'm looking into getting my first car. What kind of car do you think I should get? Whatever is advertised tonight on the show. They are great. What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a...
Stick shift?
I was closing my mouth because I can't cover my own mouth with my hand.
All right.
Yeah, stick shift, yeah.
Oh, we're out of time. No, we're out of time. We don't have time for your crap. All right. This is from Dear Craig and Jeff. I'm not very familiar with this Wilford Brimley person you keep speaking about. How would you describe him? I would describe you as a member of Al Qaeda. This is from Greg in Newark, New Jersey. Dear Craig, I recently won a large sum of money, and now people hardly know I know are asking me for some. What should I say to what should I say to them? Tell them you're Sean Connery. They've got the wrong number. This is from Catherine in Provo in Utah. It says, Dear Craig and Jeff, if you could have personally witnessed one event in history, what would you want to have seen? Jeff, that's one for you.
Oh, man. There's so many to choose from.
Now, TikTok, come on.
I have no clue.
Okay. This is from Troy in Harrisburg in Pennsylvania. It says, Dear Craig, I'm working on a political campaign, but I have to come to realize I don't really support the candidate. Any advice? I'd probably resign and follow your dream to become a dancer on Dancing with the Stars, where you could meet other dancers. How's that this year? I'm watching it this year, which is very different from other years because I didn't watch it any other. Ooh la la! People love that show, though, don't they? They love that Dancing with the Stars.
Love that show.
They love that show. Yeah. Well, you know, what can you say? Good for them. I can't badmouth that show. I mean, I've never seen it, so I don't know. Maybe it's awesome.
I've seen it. I can badmouth it, man.
We'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back to the show. My first guest tonight is an actor. What? Yes. His latest film is called 50-50. It's in theaters now. Take a look at this. Seth Rogen, everybody. Seth. Hey, Seth.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, you look good. You look a little more like yourself, to be honest.
I'm evening out.
You got a little too. You went a little twiggy for a while.
I recently tried to put on one of the suits that I used to wear when I was at my fitness. I literally couldn't stick one leg through.
No, but you look good. You don't look. You're just.
I've evened out.
Yeah, you've evened out.
I've evened
Settled
out.
down.
I think I found out like I do what I assume every other normal human does, which is like eat kind of healthy and exercise sometimes.
Yeah.
It's taken me 30 years to learn to do that.
I am 49 and I'm just on the cusp of.
It's hard to do that.
Yeah.
Because I normally eat constantly and do no exercise whatsoever.
No, that's bad, man.
I know that's bad. You
combine that with a love of marijuana. You have
exactly,
a
yeah.
right there.
But I can exercise really stoned. Is my one superpower I've realized.
That is something I've heard about. That people can actually do that.
I've never tried to do both simultaneously, but maybe one day I will.
Speaking from some experience, you can do squats, but anything else.
That's it.
It's not going to work. So listen, he really did that there with his head.
He shaved his head. Yeah, that was one take, which was mostly improvised, which is very stupid. You shouldn't do that.
I mean, if you did an improvised show on television or something like that, that would be nuts.
Yeah, it would be totally stupid.
Yeah, it would be crazy. I mean, the idea of going out every night without any idea of how the show's going to play.
But if
oh, man. You rock yourself up.
You got to be crazy. But shave your head as you're doing it. That's
You ever shaved your head?
I did. When I was in high school, in retrospect, I was determined to never have sex, so I had dreadlocks. It's almost as though I made a list of like, what can I do to make sure no girl ever wants to touch my... And I think being a white guy with dreadlocks is probably like the highest thing you can ever put on that list.
That's like ding, ding, ding,
yeah,
ding,
that's
ding,
it. I won. And so I had dreadlocks for a while when I was like 14 and 15, and then you have to cut them off. There's only one way to get rid of them.
You can't wash them out? Like
you
in a musical?
No, exactly.
I washed those dreads right out of my head. Send them on their way.
I should have tried. I didn't try that. I didn't try singing as I did it. That's
where the magic is.
Exactly. And so then not only was I a loser, then I had to shave my head, so I looked. I don't look good with a shaved head.
No, I think you would, man. You'd look menacing.
I have a weird shaped head, to be totally honest.
What is it shaped like?
It's shaped like my hair. This is just disguising my head. It's actually this shape. Yeah, that's skull right there. That's my skull.
Wow, that's kind of frightening.
It's weird.
Yeah. Were you into reggae music? Is that the thing?
I was a huge pothead. I was into reggae. I loved reggae music. Do you like reggae music?
I do like a bit of reggae music, although, the good thing about reggae music, you only have to buy one album.
Yeah, exactly. They all sound the same, It's true. Yeah, if you have like a couple spoons in a bowl, you can be a reggae star.
I was going to say I look forward to your letters, but come on, you're not going to write a letter.
No, you're not.
You're like,
reggae musicians? Yeah, exactly.
They're like...
Let it be, man.
Yeah. You ever been to Jamaica?
I haven't been to Jamaica. I'd love to go.
I think you'd enjoy yourself immensely.
I heard they just sell like buds of weed, like they sell like fruit on the street here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been. By the time I went anywhere that had all of that, I was done with it.
Really?
No, I made a movie once about pot.
That's true. I've seen it. Actually.
Right. And in the movie, the pot we were smoking, we had to have the potness removed.
Yeah, exactly.
The THC content is taken out.
No, you just can't smoke weed for like 16 hours a day and film.
Oh, you can. Yeah,
okay, you can. I'm just joking.
Yeah. No, but they take the drugginess out because we did it in Britain, and the British drug squad said, you can't possibly have any sort of drugs in your drugs.
They said it like that?
Yeah. No drugs in your drugs.
They were very nice about it.
Yeah, we couldn't possibly allow that.
Yeah.
Her Majesty has spoken.
The Queen told you you couldn't put
The Queen
weed in
came
your
to the
movie?
set, she was like, no bud on the set. Is this real? It tastes real. Let's listen to some reggae music.
So the biggest pothead conversation ever is pretending you're the Queen smoking weed. That's what we're doing. I bet the Queen smokes weed, man.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she
Totally does.
Yeah, she totally does.
You know she's getting high up there.
Yeah, she's like, ooh la la, Queen. Let's get the jewels out. Walk around, make a bog out of my crowd, man. That big thing, the orb. Oh yeah, that.
I massage my.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of testicular humor going around tonight.
No, it's just sometimes it happens that way.
I found as you were talking about it backstage, I literally just found myself subconsciously doing this, and I don't.
I got some kangaroo testicles.
Oh,
there.
perfect, good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they really are, aren't they?
Yeah, they really.
They feel like normal testicles.
Yeah.
That's my big move.
Yeah.
I just bang my head on a guy's testicles.
Right. No. That's fine.
The ball banger, I call it.
No. So what you been up to? You invented anything faster than light neutrinos? Anything like that?
No, that's amazing,
Isn't
though.
that amazing?
It's amazing that this is the forum at which Einstein was called out for being...
Tutti frutti. Yeah, here. On this show. Let the record show.
It'll go down. I mean, that'll be in textbooks one day.
Right.
Like
they'll look back and go, then it was only the late-night douchebags who said anything.
Then things changed.
Do you think it's possible? Do you think that you can go back in time? Do you think that's possible?
The thing is, if it's ever going to be possible, it's already possible.
You say that, but then the conundrum or the paradox would be that you have to get to the point in which it's always existed for it to always have existed.
It depends if you're going on the Back to the Future School of Time Travel or the Terminator 2 School of Time Travel. And, it's two different schools of time travel. I tend to go to the Back to the Future School of Time Travel personally.
Yes, well, and that's why you're no longer welcome.
Exactly. I see. Well, Einstein went Terminator 2, though, and he was wrong.
He was like, Rise of the Machine.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's not Einstein, is it?
That wasn't average. That was a different
I bet you I know what Arnold Schwarzenegger could do if he could go back in time.
He would have sex with a younger version of himself.
Or what he wouldn't do.
I think he'd still do it.
I think he would too.
I don't think he's looking at his life being like, I blew it. He's like, I've done it all. I have sex with a I respect his dramatic flair because it was almost like an M. Night Shyamalan-ish twist. Because you're like, oh, the maid, and they're like, oh, she's gross.
All right. We're out of time. We're out of time. Seth can receive your letters at jimmyfallon.com. All right, awkward pause, mouth organ, or do you want to go for the big cash prize?
I would like to go for the big cash prize.
Big cash prize. Yeah. Okay, the big cash prize is $50 in singles.
Wow.
Accepted at any strip club across these United States.
I know that's true.
Okay. Now, you have to answer one question.
Okay.
One question to win the big cash prize. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic.
True?
No. I'm setting you up. That's a little too easy.
That was it.
Iceland is in the North Atlantic. The capital city of Iceland is Reykjavik.
Yes.
Within 1,000 years, when was beer invented?
Within 1,000 years, I'm going to say 2000 BC. No? When? Or 5,000 BC, 10,000 BC, 8,000 BC, 6,000 BC. $50!
United States dollars. Seth Rogen, everybody. We're right back. bring on 2.5 Men, which is at Mondays at 9 on the great CBS network. Take a look at this. Please welcome Judy Greer, everybody. Judy Greer. Judy Greer, I have not seen you in an age.
I know, it's been a long time.
When was the last time you were on this show?
I have no idea. It was maybe let's say...
Were you smoking marijuana the last time?
Probably. No,
Yeah.
I know that I had a different color hair, so it could have been over 3 years ago.
I had a different color hair probably
I
as
didn't
well.
want to say anything.
Yeah, I've gone completely grey. Some of
Good
it
on
on my
you.
head.
I heard that happens.
Oh yeah.
That it goes gray everywhere.
It goes grey everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, you look very
Awesome.
distinguished down below. Now tell me, that Ashton Kutcher, he's not got his clothes on now.
I know.
It seems to me there's almost a plan involved there with the 2.5 Men show.
Yeah. He looks good in a towel.
If you like that kind of thing.
I do.
I kind of do
mind
too.
it.
So, he looks good. Do you like muscly men?
I don't know. I like men in general, and he's one that I enjoy. I don't think they all have to be muscly. I mean, there's a certain kind of muscle that I don't like. Not to alienate, like, super muscly guys, because that seems awesome. I don't know. Never mind.
Well, I mean, is there any, when you say there's a muscle that you don't like, is it any particular
Like, if
muscle on the
you're
body?
wider than you are tall, I'm
Yes.
not in.
You're not in
If you
for
have
that.
no, it's not.
It's the
totally
neck
my-
thing, isn't it? You're
It's
talking about the neck thing.
It's
Yeah,
the
I
neck.
know.
I can't. I did one time. I got set up on a blind date in Chicago when I was in college, and the guy was talking on the phone with me, and he was making pasta or whatever, and I thought that was fun. And then when he showed up, he was a bodybuilder. He never mentioned that,
Right.
and he was so huge and shorter and had no neck, and it was like really. I was
Did
like.
you giggle a little bit when you met her?
Well, actually, my roommate was watching television in the other room, and for a split second, I thought like I could take him.
Yeah, you could see that.
This is actually the biggest regret of my life, is that I didn't walk him to the front and say like, "Oh, Judy, man."
This is Judy,
Yeah, and then
yeah.
like run for my life.
You're married now, anyway, aren't you?
Almost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm getting closer
What,
to getting married. I'm engaged. I mean,
All right,
it's
I
not
thought,
like-
have you met someone?
Yeah.
I've decided to get married, and as soon as I meet someone,
I'm totally marrying that guy. Yeah, no, I'm engaged.
well, that's
so I'm working on
congratulations.
that.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
thanks.
Do you have a big wedding plan?
I'm in the process of figuring out my wedding.
Right.
Yeah,
May I suggest something to you? I'm sure you're getting a lot of suggestions for different weddings.
I am.
Well, here's one that I think you should do.
What?
Underwater.
I am not a strong swimmer.
Right, so it'll be a
So-
fast ceremony then. You just boom and you're out.
It's not the worst idea someone's had.
What's the worst idea someone's had?
Don't not to get married. Someone was like, "Why would you get married?" Like that's to
Well,
me.
that's
I
just
know that's not. One person had a good idea. They said I should do like a high school dance in a gym. That was a friend of mine. She was. I know. That
Well,
was a fun idea.
I think that's a little
fun idea.
Well, no, look, there's a lot of these people that are going to be over 40 years old, relatives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're going to be dressed as high schoolers. That's a little creepy.
Oh, I didn't really think of that. Yeah, good point.
And then, did you enjoy high school? Think it
I
through.
hated almost every single second
Yes,
of it.
that's
Like,
right. And now, do you
I
think you're in
hated
the
it.
minority or in the majority?
No, probably in the minority. Yeah.
Oh, you think most people enjoy high school?
Well, I think that my friends all like seemed like they were really popular in high school. That's why I wanted to be friends with them, because it seemed like, you know, like I now get to be friends with the popular kids. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I know. All I remember is I was in high school. I had these dreadlocks. I smoked pot all the time.
Yeah.
I think that was me. I can't remember. I
You
was
can't
so
remember.
high.
You were so cool.
Were you a nerdy person or a jockey person? That's only the two.
I was like artsy craftsy person.
Artsy craftsy, sort of
Yeah.
like Martha Stewart.
Yeah, but but like with bigger hair, like much bigger.
Bigger than Martha?
Oh my God, my
Really?
hair was like crazy.
Where did you grow up?
In Detroit. Well,
Is
it's like
that
a
big
little
hair,
suburb.
Big hair?
No, it was like unavoidable with the type of hair I have. I have like, it almost was dreadlocks. It was like really big.
Did you try washing the dreadlocks out, or did you?
It was suggested to me by my mother, but I don't like to do what my mother tells me to do, so at least I didn't back then.
So you were a naughty girl.
I was a naughty, artsy, craftsy girl. I used to sew my own clothes because I couldn't find clothes that fit me for so long.
Why were you
I was
oddly
like,
shaped?
I had like an insane growth spurt, like up, but not out. So I was really tall and like.
You know, that's an
gross
awkward. That happened to
skinny.
me. I was a fat kid, and then I suddenly
And then
was a
you
very
went up.
yeah. I
But
just
your
felt like
weight
I was
didn't
like,
catch up with
and
you.
then,
I know. And
yeah.
you feel like I know.
No, it was weird, and I kept bumping into things, and my eyes were kind of like, whoa, like that.
I hit my head all the time.
Yeah, I still
didn't know,
do.
Like, I had no idea like how tall I had gotten.
Yeah, I know. You bump into things, and I
know.
come from a country where we live in boroughs.
I've never been to Scotland.
You've
I
never
didn't
been there?
know
Oh,
that,
well, when you
no.
go, maybe that's where you should go for your wedding.
Holy buckets, that would be crazy.
Whoa. You watch your language on this show, young lady. Why? That's not the kind of talk we encourage around here.
I know.
Hey, we're out of time, holy buckets.
Oh my gosh.
What do you want? You want a mouth organ? You want an awkward pause? Or you want to go for the big cash prize?
I was thinking awkward pause.
Okay, that's fine. You can go for an awkward pause. Awkward pause with subtext or no subtext?
Subtext.
Subtext. Sexual subtext?
No.
Okay. Aggressive, passive aggressive, or I've got something weird up my nose.
I'm thinking that you've got something weird up your nose.
Okay.
Next week on The Late Late Show, Jessica Lange, Jason Schwartzman, and Evangeline Lilly.
It's GP and the Fergs. Epilogue.
How you think it went?
Thought it was pretty good, pal.
Yeah. That's Seth Rogen. I think he enjoys the pot.
What were we talking about?
You're a robot.
I know, man. Hey, lesbians, man. Lesbians. Right there, man.
Good night, everybody.